waters of the Atlantic Ocean off the coast of southwest Africa, the richest fishing grounds in the world. For a season of 8 months every year, the fishermen sail out to fill their nets, every day, every night, pitting their courage against a hostile sea. To these men who toil through this wild season, we dedicate this film.
Itosha calling Eland Irk. Itosha calling Eland Irk. Are you receiving me? Over.
Any unload and clean up tonight. I want to get moving first thing in the morning.
Okay, Deb.
And tell Steve when he comes in.
Right.
Right, hang on, Tom. Skipper, radio, it's Tom.
Yes, Tom, what is it? Over?
Dirk, Steve's been injured. You better have a doctor standing by when we get in.
How far out are you?
We won't be in before dark. Got about a 3-hour run yet.
Henny, tell the doctor I need him here. My son's had an accident.
Right, Deb.
How bad is he?
Looks pretty bad to me.
Tom, will he live?
I wouldn't like to say, Dirk.
How is he, Tom? Doctor, get on board.
See to the survivors, Doctor. It's too late, Dirk. I'm sorry, Marty. There was nothing we could do.
Steve's dead?
Yes, Marty. Your husband's dead. Better not. He was pretty badly injured. The Southern Star was in trouble. We turned back. Steve went in to try and help survivors. Must have hit his head on something in the water. By the time we pulled him out, he was unconscious. He never came to. We saved 3 men.
Friends, we are here to say farewell to a friend and a fisherman. Steve Moritz was one of us, and the son of our most respected and best fisherman. Out in that storm, Steve gave his life willingly, so that others may live. He was a man of the sea, like his father. Marty, we all feel and mourn with you and with Dirk.
Oh, Johnny, die erste Reise war wunderschön. weite Reise war angenehm. Oh, Johnny. Die dritte Reise war auch gesund. Oh, Johnny. Doch bei der vierten Reise kamen wir alle auf den Hund. Oh, Johnny, einmal noch der Bombe.
So ist richtig. Sing was Lustiges. Happy songs. Johnny, see to it that everyone has a drink. Hello, Tom. Come and have a drink. Johnny, get a drink for Tom.
You better take it easy, Dirk.
Oh, I'm all right. I'm celebrating the death of a hero. He was that, Tom. Going out saving all those people. He was a hero.
Yeah, he was a hero.
Al, I'm gonna miss him.
Prost!
I have another son. You didn't know that, Tom, did you?
No, I didn't. Younger than Steve?
Yes. I haven't seen him since he was about that high. When his mother and I were divorced about 18 years ago, I took Steve and brought him up here. Michael was too young for that. She took him to her people in England. He got an education there, came back a few years ago. You know what I'm thinking of doing? I'm thinking of fetching him here from Johannesburg, bringing him to be with his father.
Well, if he's anything like Steve, he'll make a good fisherman.
That's right. We'll make a skipper of him, like we made a skipper of Steve.
Your food's ready.
He can move in here with us and everything will be like it was before. We'll make a skipper of him.
I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet.
What do you mean? You thinking of going away?
I might.
But why? What would I want to do alone in this big house?
You'll have your son with you. Everything will be exactly as it was before.
Well, it couldn't be the same without you. Someone's got to run the house.
There's nothing left here for me to stay on for.
What do you mean, nothing? It's as much your house as it is mine. It's all yours.
All mine. Nothing is mine. It's all yours. Your house, your furniture, your paintings. Even the clothes that I wear are yours.
What are you talking about? It was the three of us. Everything belonged to the three of us.
Yes, always three of us.
Well, what's wrong with that, Marty? Didn't I specially have the house done up for you when you got married, huh? New water pipes throughout, stove, fridge, fancy curtains. So now I've never given you anything.
Yes, you gave me everything, except my husband. He always remained your son, the two of you.
What's this all of a sudden?
Come, let's be honest now. There was no place for me in your lives, was there?
He was my son. What did you expect?
Yes, but you forget I was his wife. You kept him tied to your apron strings till the day of his death.
So you want to be honest, do you? Right then, let's be honest. You never really were in love with Stephen. That's the damn truth. You never made an effort to understand him.
You never gave me the chance to.
Ik heb nou klaar gepraat.
So it didn't work out with the boy, huh?
No, I wasted my time. I shouldn't have gone in the first place.
Didn't he want to come?
Didn't ask him to come. I wouldn't want him if he did. He's too soft. He couldn't survive out here.
Well, I know what Steve meant to you. You sure you weren't expecting too much?
He's just not a Moritz anymore. His mother he married. Married a Thompson. And they made a Thompson out of the boy. They've forgotten all about me. No, I've decided, Tom. I want you to take over the Atosha, be the skipper.
Well, thanks, Dirk. Just sorry it didn't work out with your son.
No, from now on, it's you and I, Tom. I haven't got a son anymore.
How you doing, Doug? I've got about 45 tons here.
Say about 60, 70 ton.
Careful the weight doesn't sink that tub of yours.
Hang on a while, I'll race you for home.
Okay, we'll have a drink on it.
Right. You've lost already. Mine's a double. Is je vol spoed?
Ja, skipper.
Geen nog meer.
What kept you? Get lost in the mist.
Silly games. Piet, Pap, maak daai gat nie net reg. Ek wil nie meer moeilikheid op see nie, hoor.
Ja, reg.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Dad?
What are you doing here? Come for a visit. Good. Glad to see you. Everything all right?
Yes, fine, thanks.
Oh, let's take you out on a fishing trip while you're here. These are my two boats. The Eland Urk. Steve was skipper of the Atosha. A fine skipper.
I was thinking of staying on here.
Sure, stay for a while. See how your old man makes a living.
You don't quite understand. I'd like to try it for myself.
Be a fisherman?
I'd like to try.
You've got a good career ahead of yourself, opportunities. What do you want to make a change for?
When you came down to see me, you were hoping to find a Steve. You were disappointed, weren't you?
Well, what does it matter to you whether I was disappointed or not?
It matters because you're my father.
Yes, I'm your father, but we haven't seen each other for 18 years. I mean, you know nothing about me, I know nothing about you. Life can be like that.
But you'd made up your mind about me without even giving me a chance. You can't judge people like that.
You know what it means to be a fisherman. It's a tough life, hard as hell. Not for everybody, not for you.
But you won't know that until you've tried me out.
Look at these men. Tough, strong, big hands.
And Steve was like that, wasn't he?
Steve was a fisherman. Like his old man. You wouldn't last one season.
You don't like me very much, do you?
In my job, you've got to be a judge of men. Oh, you're stubborn, I can see that. But you'll never make a fisherman. Come on up to the house.
I'd rather not, thanks.
Then go back where you belong. You're not a Maritz anymore. This isn't your world.
Well, I'm sorry about the way things are between you and your father.
One of the men on your boat told me that you were a man short, and I wondered if you'd give me the job.
Well, although I'm the skipper, the Tosha does belong to your father, you know. Why don't you go and see him? Try and sort things out between you.
I'd rather not.
Look, Michael, I've known your father for a long time. He's decided you're not going to make it. He's not going to change his mind just like that. He can be bloody obstinate.
All I'm asking is a chance to prove myself.
Being a fisherman? What does that prove? No great shakes in being a fisherman.
My father seems to think there is.
Sure, it's important to him. And it was to Steve because that's the way he brought him up.
So I'm not like Steve. Is that a reason to be so dead against me?
I wouldn't say that he was against you. Maybe it's just that you don't measure up to his idea of what a son should be. That's my daughter, Jess. Michael, Mr. Meritz's son.
How do you do?
Hello.
You know, your father's built up such a thing in his mind about Steve that you'll never match up to it. Nobody could.
Of course, I never knew Steve.
Average sort of guy, pleasant, well-liked. Nothing wrong with him. But to your father, he was the greatest. That's what you're up against. Well?
Is there anybody else I could try for a job?
So you're determined to stay, are you?
Yes.
Andy!
Yep.
This is the new man, Mr. Moritz's son, Michael. I want you to show him the ropes.
Okay, Skip.
Andy will look after you.
Thank you, sir.
Hello. So you're the boss's son, eh?
Yeah.
Huh, never had a father, we were too poor. Do you know anything about fishing in?
Nothing at all, I'm afraid.
Oh, we can always use you for bait, I suppose. Right, pay attention, you lot. This is the boss's son. Allow me, sir. We'll soon teach you all there is to know about fishing. Right. That's the front side of the boat, that's the back side, and there's the sea out there. Allow me, sir. This is where you'll be staying, down there. Now, why don't you slip into something nice and comfortable, then get down into the hold and scrub it out.
You feel seasick?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Me, 25 years I'm a fish. Every day, I feel sick like hell. Drink this, you feel better.
Thanks.
Birds! Over there, Skipper!
Get ready to throw!
Hurry it up now, come on!
Right, let it go!
Over here, you. You're wearing your mufflers today. You're gonna need them.
Itosha calling Elandic. Itosha calling Elandic. Are you there?
Hello, Tasha. Hello. What's up, Tom? Over.
We're onto a big shoal here. What sort of luck are you having?
No, nothing much. You got enough in your net for both of us?
Sure, plenty for everybody. Tell Dirk to come on in. The water's fine. Over and out.
Skipper! Skipper! Tom says he's got a load of fish for us if you want it.
Right then, swing it around. All right, woolly cattles, move.
Well, we've surrounded the shoal with the net. We could only pull part of it in with a power block. The rest we do by hand.
Come on, milkshake. Put your back into it. You won't split your G-string.
Hello, Tosha. Tom, what's that new boy doing on your boat? Do you know who he is?
Give him a chance, Dirk. He'll learn.
There are plenty of good, strong fishermen about. What do you want to waste your time with him for? Over.
You said I was skipper of the Itosha. I thought I did the hiring and firing. Over.
Look, Tom, he's not like Steve. He doesn't belong here.
You want me to fire him? There's no reason.
Give him a few days. I don't carry passengers. If he doesn't shape, he's out. And I'll find my own fish. You just switch the damn thing off, the place is clean enough. Should never have bought it for you. All I ever hear is
You're in one of your moods again, aren't you? I know why. Because Tom gave Michael a job on the Atosha.
How do you know about it?
Tom told me about it. And also that you don't want the boy here. Get up, I want to dust.
So, you two are plotting against me. Well, he's right. I don't want the boy here. He's not a Moritz anymore. He's a Thompson. Let's leave it at that.
Yes, but he's still your son, you know. You can't just cut him out of your life.
He's too soft. He'll never shape. Let him go back to his mother. Where are all the ashtrays?
Everyone must be exactly like you. Little copies of Dirk Moritz. Otherwise, you're not satisfied.
You can't have it both ways. You're the one that went on about tying my sons to my apron strings. Now listen to you.
You don't have to go from the one extreme to the other. You can just be a normal father.
I don't need any sons. I don't need anybody. You can also go. You said you wanted to go. Well, go then.
Actually, I've decided to stay. But if you don't want me here...
Then make up your mind whose side you're on, and quick. I'm not living under the same roof as my enemies.
What was that?
My enemies. I said I'm not... Going up to my room, get a bit of peace and quiet.
Your room hasn't been cleaned yet.
Then leave it as it is. I like a dirty room. Very dirty.
Everything make a bigger noise.
Drop dead.
You shut up.
Mario, let's have the water.
Why you not eating spaghetti you not like?
It's fine, thanks, Maria, but I've had enough.
Hey, Jimmy, there she is again. Strange bird, that one. She's not all there, if you ask me.
Jess? Hello.
Hello.
We'd hide from the lights of the village green when I was 17. When I was 21, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for city girls who lived up the stairs with perfumed hair that came undone when I was 21.
I must go now.
When will I see you again?
I don't know.
It's been a hard day's graft. Not for little Lord Mutton Chops, it hasn't. Where is he? Hey, you. You couldn't have heard what I said. I said everybody on deck.
I heard you.
Get waving in. Do you expect me to do your graft for you?
Thanks for the offer, but I'll be up in a moment.
Oh, getting stroppy now, are we? Well, let me tell you something. Just because you're the boss's son, that doesn't entitle you to shower, shave and shampoo while we're up there doing our nut.
I'm sorry, I got in late.
Your kind's always sorry when it suits you, but it's the likes of us who have to do the dirty work, while you and your lot are too busy mucking about doing nothing to be sorry for.
Why don't you get off my back?
Because I've had a guts full of you and your sort, that's why. Don't think you can thumb a lift through life with your toffee-nosed accent. Not on this boat, you can't.
You've got a big chip on your shoulder, haven't you?
Why don't you come up on deck and try and knock it off, eh? I'll be waiting. Gotta come up sometime, haven't you?
Tomorrow at 5. See everybody's ready.
How would you like it, old chap? Queensbury rolls? Or petticoat light?
Andy, take it easy.
Stay out of this, Jimmy. You're not much cop of this, are you? Go on, get back to work. Now you're playing in my backyard.
Hey, cut it out!
Annie, let him alone.
But Annie will kill him.
Leave him. He'll have to learn.
What is this?
Oh, just straighten him out a few things.
Who started the fight?
Well, it takes two to make a punch up.
Who started it?
That Andy, he always like to make fight.
I've warned you before about fighting. I told you if it happened again, I'd get rid of you.
Oh, it was just a knockabout.
You're a troublemaker, Wilson. You're through.
You mean you're firing me?
That's right.
All right.
You all right?
Now what, I'll look after you.
Tom! You fired the wrong man. You need fishermen.
In Sicily, everybody fight. Somebody want to fight, I fight. One day my nose like this, next day my nose like this.
Look, Mario, I'm fine now. Can't I have my trousers back?
Not trousers back until I tell you it's okay.
Is it all right to come down?
Oh, signorina.
Hello, Maria.
Un momento. Madonna mia, guarda quanta roba qui, guarda. It's okay now. Ah, you come with your boyfriend. That's nice. Benvenuta. Sit here. You two have a nice talking.
Sorry, I can't get up, but Mario's hidden my trousers.
He's nice girl, eh, Marco? But what's the matter with you? Why so thin? You're sick.
No, I'm fine.
Oh, never mind. One day you'll be nice, fat, and pretty.
There's something you've got to do on deck.
Nothing. What's the matter with you two? Why not talking?
I heard about you and Andy fighting.
You know that Andy, if you don't fight so dirty, making a bit easy.
Are you all right?
He's all right. I'll look after him all night.
It was nice of you to come, Jess.
Maybe you like a nice cup of coffee?
No, thank you, Maria. I'd better go. It's getting late.
All right, I'll give her the trousers. What's the matter with you? All I don't know the girl and not talking. Yeah, you go after her. Tell you sorry.
Just come to pay my respects, Skipper.
What do you want, Andy? Have you come to ask for your job back?
It's not only that. Steve and I are always mates, you know. Yeah, Marty.
Thank you.
There's nothing I can do for you. Tom's the skipper. He hires and fires on the boat.
Well, you know why he fired me. Just 'cause that little punch-up with your boy. He didn't seem to mind at the time.
Tom's the skipper. What the skipper says goes.
It's a pity Tom didn't think of that at the time. Steve might still be alive today if it... Oh, well. I don't want to cause trouble. I'll look for a job somewhere else. Thanks, Skipper.
Andy.
Yes, Skipper?
What's this all about?
I'll tell you what. Why don't you ask Tom Shepherd what really happened out there in that storm? I didn't know with what he did, I can tell you. Steve would be alive today if it wasn't for him. Ask Shepherd. Ask anybody. The whole crew knows.
Tom? Come on down. I want to talk to you about Steve.
What about Steve?
He says you were to blame for his death.
I might have known it would have been you. What do you want to do a thing like that for?
You should have treated me better then, mate.
What happened?
Look, Dirk, to you, to everyone, Steve died a hero. Why don't we just keep it that way?
Tom.
Steve's dead, that's all there is to it.
Johan, what happened out there? Gert? Tom. What are you hiding from me?
What happened, Tom?
Well, we had a full load of fish. Hold full, spilling out onto the decks. We were low in the water. Ran into a storm. Waves as high as the wheelhouse. Past the Southern Star. She was in trouble, sinking fast. I wanted to turn back.
Go on, tell him. Tell him about the punch-up, the rort you had with the skipper, then locked him in his cabin.
Don't you see, Dirk, I had no choice. There were 8 men out there. As it was, we only managed to save 3 of them.
Why were you fighting?
Steve didn't want to turn back. What? While we were running with the sea, it wasn't so bad. Turning back would have meant putting that boat side on. That could have been dangerous.
You're saying that Steve was a coward?
One thing you don't do, Marty, is refuse help when there's trouble. You know that, Dirk. Well, anyway, I locked Steve in the cabin. Turned back, picked up 3 survivors. While that was happening, Steve broke out again. Fight started. Waves were breaking on the deck. One of them must have caught him off balance. Next thing I knew, he was in the water. Time we fished him out, he was unconscious. Must have caught his head on something. Died shortly afterwards.
You disobeyed your skipper. If you carried out orders, Steve would have been alive today.
And 3 men would have been dead.
I don't care about 3 men or 10 men. My son died. You disobeyed your skipper. You killed my son. Nobody disobeys a skipper. Nobody.
You'd have done the same, Dirk. You'd have turned back.
You shouldn't have interfered. Steve was the skipper.
That would have been the easy way out for me, wouldn't it?
Oh, get off my boat, Tom. I don't want you back.
Sorry.
Johan, take over the attaché, the skipper.
Tom was right. I'll stick with him.
My son's dead because of him. Go with the rest.
But don't I get my job back? I didn't agree what he did. Nobody goes against the skipper.
Get off. Get off, I don't want you. And that goes for you, too.
I'd like to stay at my job.
I don't need anybody. Steve was not a coward. He wasn't.
Look, Dirk, do you think I wanted this to happen? Perhaps I should have told you the truth from the start, but... Well, you and I have been friends for a long time. I know how proud you were of Steve. I didn't want to change that. I'm not asking for my job back if that's what you think. I just wanted to know that I'm sorry things had to turn out this way. Steve just did what he thought he had to. So did I.
My son's dead, Tom. You can't talk your way out of that. Where are the men? Why is nothing getting done?
They walked out on you. You were to go and fire Tom, eh?
Willie and Pete Pup as well?
Yeah, the lot.
In any case, they were a hopeless bunch. What do they think? I'm going to beg them? You say Pete Pup as well. After all I've done for him. What do I care? I'll get another crew there. Plenty will come crawling to me for work.
I know how you feel, Dirk. But why go and fire Tom now?
You can also go. I don't need anybody.
I'll get you coffee.
Henny. I think I'll make you skipper of the attaché.
Now we got two skippers. What we need are two crews.
You get the coffee, damn it. I'll get the crew.
Ay, pa' mi cuerpo lucir de cantón rebotado, vestido de seda. La luna que te da, me pasó en mi patio la vía allí. Hay envidia en tu suerte, me dicen algunos.
Hello, Sarah. The usual double, Johnny. Drink, Bob? Of course. I hear you've left the Albatross. I might have something for you. You interested?
No.
I need a good wheelman, Chris.
Tom was a friend of mine.
Lappies, hier zoek ons werk.
Ja, zoek maar.
Pereira. Harry, what about you? Let me know if you change your mind, Mom. I will.
Ay, qué desgraciadita, y cada tú eres queriendo. Te quiere reír, tanto lo hizo, no tiene moral de tanto tu. Ay, bonito, bonito, que por
May I come in?
Yes, can you take an egg out of a frying pan without breaking it?
I could try.
It's all yours. You want a drink?
Not now, thanks.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot. Young widows aren't supposed to drink, are they?
You're not being very friendly, are you?
Look, Marty, what did you come for? Hear me say I'm sorry again? Well, I'm not sorry again. You don't leave people to die out there, that's all there is to it.
Funny thing. You go through life doing all the right things, but make one mistake. And that's what people judge you by.
It's very noble. Must be nice to love somebody like that, Marty. It's not so nice when you love somebody and you can't do anything about it. I forgot. It's something else young widows aren't supposed to do, isn't it?
Tom, I need your help. I want you to take over the Atosha.
You do? What for? So they'll make him fire me again?
He gave the Atosha to Steve, so really it's mine now.
I think that'll make any difference to Dirk. He makes his own rules.
He can't get crew. You can. It's the only way we can help him.
He doesn't want any help. He likes being miserable. He enjoys it, you know that? He enjoys being bloody miserable. Forget about it, Marty. I don't care if he can get crew, if he can't get crew. I just don't care.
You're acting very strangely for a man who doesn't care.
I mean that. I think a man has to have a good reason to drink, huh? Well, my daughter's dying. How do you do about a thing like that, eh? Doctors say maybe 3, 4 months. Leukemia. A few months ago, I couldn't even spell the word. What do you talk about? How do you live? What do you say? No books on the subject.
Does she know?
Yeah, she knows. Last few months, doctors, hospitals. She knows. I'm going to take her away, Marty. Wherever she wants to go, whatever she wants to do. Give her what happiness she can get.
Or just want to go away?
Why not?
It's Michael. You don't have to go away to find happiness when the one you love is here.
There they are. Aren't they beautiful, Michael? Must be wonderful to be able to fly. Go anywhere whenever you want to.
Then we could just take off and make for somewhere else. It's a nice thought.
You're sorry you came here, aren't you? I mean, everything going wrong like this.
I suppose we always expect things to turn out perfectly. Seldom happens that way, though.
Are you going back?
I might have done. If it wasn't for you.
No, you mustn't stay because of me, Michael. I mean, if you really wanted to go, that isn't why you should stay.
No, I'll stay to see the flamingos when they return again next year. Same place, same time. Is that a date?
Maybe they won't come back next year.
They'll come back. They always come back.
Marty, don't pretend you can't hear me talking to you. Well, what are you doing with that man? You don't put a foot on my boat. Get the hell off, I don't need you. Shepherd! Shepherd! Get off my boat!
It's not your boat any longer.
Not mine, you say? The Atosha not my boat?
The Atosha was Steve's. Now it's mine. Tom is my skipper.
Shepherd! Get off! I gave this boat to Steve, and I'll take it back whenever I wish.
All right, then. You take it back whenever you wish.
Marty, why are you treating me like this? Tell me. You've never tried to understand me. You've always been... Marty, don't walk away while I'm talking to you. Marty, do you realize what he did to your husband? Do you realize that my son would still be alive today if it wasn't for Tom Shepherd? But now I know that Steve never meant a damn thing to you. Wife, you were never a wife to him.
This is the lot.
Yes, take the stuff to the boat. I'm not living under the same roof as my enemies. Now I see why you never went away. You and Tom Shepherd. Big love affair right under my nose.
See you, Marty. If there's anything you want, just let me know. I'm sorry about this happening.
All right, enough of that. What's all this sorry? Here, take this. Go on, move.
You're becoming quite hysterical now.
Hysterical? And can you blame me with you and Tom Shepherd plotting against me? I never did trust that man. Not from the very first day I set eyes on him.
It was the only way to get a crew together. We were trying to help you.
I don't need your or Tom Shepherd's help. He can stick it up his... And that goes for you, too.
You don't want to be helped, all right? If you want to go, go. Here are your cigars. I don't want you in this house any longer.
You don't want me in this? Henny, bring that stuff back here. I'm not going anymore. Who the hell does she think I am? Nobody's going to put me out of my own house and home. Not you, not Tom Shepherd, not anybody. This is my house and I'm staying.
You're right. It's your house, all your things. I'll go then. I'll pack my bags and get out.
Marty, wait. You don't have to go. I'll make the sacrifice. I'll go. Marty, I'm going.
Well then, goodbye.
Bloody cheek. Chucked out of my own house. You took the Atosha from me, now you're taking my house as well, but I'm not complaining. Take it. Take everything. Take the lot. Tom Shepherd as well. Henny, take that stuff back to the boat. I'm getting out of here.
You sure you've made up your mind?
Yes, damn it. Put the bloody stuff in the boat or she'll grab them as well.
What about blankets? You might need a few more.
No, I've got blankets. My whole boat's covered in blankets.
Let me know if there's anything else you'll be needing.
I don't need anything from you. I don't need anybody. Henny, help me with this. Yeah, take the damn thing, man. Give, and what do they do? Grab. She'll never see me again. Right, cast off.
She's right. We do need blankets.
Get this boat moving, making me look like a bloody fool.
Come on, I'll show you where they used to dance.
May I have this dance?
Thank you, sir.
Jess, I love you. You know that, don't you?
No, you mustn't say that. You mustn't.
Why not?
It's just that there isn't any time.
But we've got our whole lives ahead of us. There's all the time in the world.
No, we haven't. I didn't want to tell you.
What is it, Jess?
Oh, Michael.
Better watch your compass, otherwise we'll end up having a beach party.
Sorry.
You're worried about something, aren't you? Care to talk about it?
It's about Jess, she's told me. Is there really so little time?
Maybe a little longer, perhaps less.
And there's nothing you can do?
We've done all there is to do. Looks like that's that. You're in love with her, aren't you?
Yes.
Difficult for me to give advice in a situation like this. Naturally, I want all the happiness for Jess that she can get. It means that you're going to be hurt just like I am when the time comes. Things don't always work out the way we want them to. I suppose you'll be thinking of going back, what with your old man and now Jess?
No, I'm not going.
You seen your father lately?
Doesn't seem to be much point.
Sometimes the people we love are the most difficult to reach. Doesn't mean to say that we should stop trying, though, I suppose. Your father's a great guy, don't forget that. You're off course again.
Sorry.
So you say you couldn't get a crew? How can you burn a hole in your underpants? Did you get the paper?
They didn't have brew. Not even Luppies wants to work.
What about your son? He'll work for you.
I brought you a few things.
Ah, very nice. Saves me having to cook for him.
Henny, go fix lunch.
Isn't it time you came home?
This is my home.
Is there anything else you might want?
Yes, my cigars.
They're in the basket.
I don't need cigars. Marty. You all right, Marty?
Yes.
You fix your own lunch. I'm eating in town.
I saw your father earlier. Things are not going too well for him.
Is he still without a crew?
Well, that's what I came to talk to you about. Henny's trying to get one together for him. Why don't you give it a last try?
I don't think he'd want me, Marty.
Look, Michael, I know your father better than you do. He needs a son now more than ever.
It's Steve he wants, not me.
That's what he might think, too. But the strange thing is that you're much more like your father than Steve ever was. Both equally pig-headed.
I don't know about that, Marty. But one thing I am certain of. He just doesn't like me.
Michael, you came here to be with your father. I don't think you're going to give up this easily.
Some whiskey there, Nick. Come on, here you go.
Why don't you get up, Jerry, and then we put out a candle? Ah! You haven't got the knack of this yet, then have you, mate? Give us a double whiskey, Nick.
What do you mean a double whiskey?
Always play for doubles. I want for my lady friend. 2 doubles, Nick. Okay, Jerry?
Yeah, okay, Andy.
Come on, darling, give your Samson a nice big kiss. That's better, isn't it? Right, who's next? Anybody else want to try their luck? How about you, Mac? Do you want to get your hand burnt?
I got better things to do with my hands.
Got good reason, mate. Anyone else, then?
I'll have a try.
Hello, hello. Look where the cat's dragged in. Lollipop.
Excuse me.
Look, Sonny, why don't you crawl back to your nursery? This is a man's game.
All right, you ready?
All right, Lollipop. I'll play the drinks. It's like taking candy from a kid. Here we go, then. 1, 2, 3.
Henny's trying to get a crew together.
Not bully for any.
You interested?
What, me work for your old man? Not bloody likely. Why don't you give up, Lollipop, and we can put out the candle? Getting stroppy now, are we?
Why don't you give up and we'll put out the candle?
You shut up, Lollipop. Where'd you learn the knack of this lark, then?
At Cambridge?
Oh, they did teach you something there, then.
Yeah, 1 or 2 things.
Hey, wait a minute, I owe you a drink.
Another time, thanks. I've got to meet up with Henny.
Come on, it won't take you a minute.
Mine's a whiskey.
Hey, Nick, pour Lollipop a double whiskey here, will ya? Here, me darling, we'll have to pick this up some other night. Come on, Lollipop.
Cheerio, Mac.
So you say your old man's looking for a crew, then, eh?
You'd like to get out tonight, Andy?
Thanks, Nick. What's the wages like, then?
Same as Tom plays.
Same as Tom plays. We don't play much, does he? Cheers.
Cheers.
Dirk, I got a crew together.
I don't need anybody.
They're here.
I don't take on just anyone.
They're all good men.
Oh, let me see them.
Come on, over here. Dirk.
All right. Are you a fisherman?
Yes, skipper.
All right. Are you a fisherman?
Yes, skipper.
All right. Are you a fisherman?
No, sir.
All right. Are you a fisherman?
Blimey, yay on time, mate, skipper.
What did you say?
You know the Cockney.
All right.
Thanks, Skip.
Are you a fisherman?
I think so.
Stubborn, aren't you? I don't want him.
If the boy goes, I go, Dirk.
You too, Henny?
If you don't take him. Please, Dirk.
Get moving. We're going out.
Right, men? Get the damn thing over the side! Get it higher up with the winch! I thought you said you were a winchman.
I am a winchman.
You're auntie, yes? Lundqvist, try swinging that derrick, man! Come on, get on with it! Get it up! Get it up!
Come on, short ass! Why don't you swing that ruddy derrick properly? Work with us, not against us. Can tell you used to build the ruddy railways. Get it over!
Annie, what's all this shouting around you? Why don't you stop mucking about and pulling my fish?
We're doing fine. You go on resting. I'll get it done.
I'm the skipper of this boat. I'll say if we get the job done or not. You're not getting it done.
They're trying. They're doing their best.
Their best isn't good enough for me. I want better than their best. Look at that bunch of old women you rounded up for me. Get that fish in and do a proper job. You're now working with the best skipper along the whole of the Skeleton Coast. Me and my son were the two best fishermen along the whole of the Atlantic. Me and my son. Steve. Steve. Pull them in, Steve. Show them what a real fisherman is like. We're the best two fishermen on the West Coast. You and I, Steve.
I'm not Steve.
Dirk.
Remember when we first came along here? We hardly spoke, but it was wonderful. It didn't seem necessary to say anything.
It still is wonderful for me.
Yes, but it doesn't seem to make any sense.
I'm not afraid of it anymore, Michael. Really, I'm not.
Jess, let's go away. Out there where every single moment can be ours.
Oh, Michael, I want to so much. But you know there's no time.
Jess, I'm asking you to marry me.
No, I can't expect you to do this for me.
Jess, I'm not asking you out of pity. I love you. Can't you understand that?
And I love you. That's why I can't marry you.
But we could be together every moment. There's so much we could do.
No, Michael, please, I can't.
But we love one another.
No, I can't.
When I was 17, it was a very good year. Oh.
Is this the house next door?
Yes.
supposed to say that. You're supposed to say, no, that's the house next door. And then I say, but I've just been there, and they said, this is the house next door.
I don't feel like playing games, Dad.
Oh, come on. Here. Guess what I got in my hand?
An elephant.
You've been peeping. It's supposed to be funny, you know. You're supposed to laugh.
I make things difficult for you.
Do you want to go out? What about a film, huh?
I don't think so, Dad.
I had a joke today. This fella, he wasn't feeling well, so he went home, told his wife, and she said, well, put out your tongue. So I put out his tongue, and she said, good heavens, you're not going to put that back in your mouth again, are you? What's wrong? Don't you like the tune? I'll change it, get a different tune.
Oh, Dad. I don't want to die now.
There was something I could do. There's nothing I can do!
I'm sorry. That's why I can't marry you.
You wouldn't last one season.
You mustn't stay because of me. And I love you, that's why I can't marry you.
This isn't your world.
No, please, Michael, I can't.
You wouldn't last one season. Go back where you belong.
I can't marry you. No, I can't. I can't. I can't.
The net's tearing! Tearing the net, skipper!
Grab it!
Come on, get hold of it! Get it up, it's slipping!
Hold on to it! Hold it or we lose the damn lot. There's a good 70 tons there. I'm not throwing away my fish. Pull it in. Pull it in! Get the tackle. Lunkers, come and help you, damn it. off, man. Pull it up, can't you? Lundqvist, pull your weight, man. Get moving. Stop messing about and fasten the damn thing.
Watch out! The derrick is loose! Derrick, the skip!
Lift it there! Up with the derrick! You all right, Skip?
Lundqvist! Flip! Help! Get it up! Where'd you cop it, Skip?
My leg.
Come on. Get him up. Watch it. Bring him in here, quick. Careful. Slowly now. Oh. Slowly, easy. I got it.
Andy, stop clucking like an old hen and see to my leg. Perhaps a couple of ribs also broken.
Have a shot at this, then.
Andy!
Yeah?
Pull up the net and let's head for port.
What about a fish? Do you want us to chuck it out?
Yeah, get rid of them. Let's get back as fast as we can.
Right?
How's it painful?
Ow, you silly bitch! You're a bunch of old women, and you'll kill me.
Blimey, it's blowing up a proper bastard, isn't it?
How long before we get in?
About 3 hours if it don't get much worse. Do you know I might have got killed? I was standing right next to your old man. Just shows you never know when you're going to cop it in this
All
lot.
vessels. The Ocean Harvester reports she is foundering in heavy seas. Crew of 9 about to abandon ship. Anyone in the area able to help, proceed at once to bearing 027 degrees, 25 miles from Pelican Point.
Crikey. You know, we picked up more survivors than fish this season. Do you hear that, Skipper? The Ocean Harvester's going down. Do you want us to turn back?
What's it like out there?
Pretty rough.
No. No turning back.
Aye, aye, Skipper.
You're not turning back. That's Will Pritchard's boat.
Let someone else go and help. Look at the blood. I must get to a hospital, damn you.
So you're losing a little blood. That's not going to kill you.
It's my blood.
Can't just forget about them.
Look, I obey orders. My name's not Tom Shepherd.
What's wrong with you? You must help them.
Will you shut up? I've heard enough. What do you want?
The sea's not that bad. We could turn back.
Andy, stay on course.
You won't turn back because that'd be admitting to yourself that Steve was wrong.
What's Steve got to do with it? I've got a crushed leg. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
That wouldn't stop you. But in your warped mind, you're trying to justify Steve.
He was thinking of his own crew. It's a skipper's job to think of his own crew. Nothing is more...
Steve was a coward. Why don't you grow up and face facts?
He was not a coward. Steve was not a coward. He was my son.
Maybe that's the reason he didn't turn back.
Get out!
You live in a world of your own, don't you?
And it's my world, and there's no place in it for you. We made it this way. The Hennies and the Andys and Pit Pop, Maritzes, the tough people, rough. Our rules, we make them, and there's no place for you. You don't deserve the name of Ritz.
I don't want it.
You're a Thompson. You're not my son.
Andy, we're going back.
What about it, Skipper?
We must go back, then.
Turn the boat around, Andy. We're going back.
Aye, aye.
It's the wild season that's closing, with the wind and the sea and the sun, and I will stay on it closing till the wild season is done.
We're here, Dad.
And it's about time. I've hardly any blood left.
You get ready. I'll take you to hospital.
No, I've changed my mind about the hospital. I'm going home. Marty will look after me.
Thank you. How is he?
It's his leg. It's rather bad, I'm afraid.
Hello, Marty.
Hello.
Hello, Marty. He's in there.
How's your leg? Is it bad?
My leg's fine. Just crushed. A couple of ribs also in shreds, but a day or two in hospital and I'll be all right again.
What do you mean, hospital? You just said you were going home.
I said I'm staying home. This is my home. I'm not going anywhere. My broken leg, my crushed ribs, my arm's also in shreds.
Then why did you put on your jacket?
Because I was cold, that's why. My head's also cold. You get to work. I turn my back and nothing gets done.
Hospital. Home. Hospital.
All right, I did say I was going home. You holding that against me?
No, not at all.
Well, what do you want me to do? Go on my knees? I still got my pride. That's all that isn't in shreds.
I'll go ahead and get your room ready.
I'm not so sure yet that I am coming home.
Mustn't forget your rocking chair.
At least the food's better than Henny's. Be careful, man. Hold on to me.
Okay, buddy. Slowly now.
All right. Leave me. I'm all right.
Michael, your dad's going home. Give a hand.
You did all right.
Thank you, sir.
You did the right thing.
Are you all right, Dick?
It's nothing, just a scratch.
Michael, Jess is asking for you. You'd better go to her.
Is she?
There isn't much time. You better hurry.
Go on. Is it now, Tom? We forget about the important things until it's too late, don't we? Oh, hell, I'm sorry, Tom. I'm sorry.
Thank you for one thing. To marry me.
When I was 17, it was a very good year. It was a very good year for small town girls, some soft summer nights. We'd hide from the lights of the village green when I was 17. High Luralai, high Luralai.
But you belong with us. You've earned your place with us. You're my son, Maritz, and I want you here with me. You knowing Jess, her dying, it's all become part of you.
There's nothing left for me to stay on for.
Maybe I've never given you much. But this I can give you. My world. And it's a good world, Michael. With all its faults and hard work and sweat, it's a good world, but you've got to take it by the scruff of the neck and make it yours. That sea out there every day, waiting, bigger than all of us. But we fight it and we win. This is life. This is what I can give you.
I'm sorry, but I must go.
First big knock you get and you're running. Well, go on then, run, and you'll run for the rest of your life.
Michael. Michael, don't go. Don't go, damn you. I need you. Now's the time I need you. Please stay, Michael. A man needs a son.
Goodbye.
Swing the derrick, get me aboard. Here, take these.
How's the leg?
Nothing wrong with my leg. Let her go. Are you ready? We're going out.
What for? To go and catch fish?
No, to plant potatoes. Start the engine.
You can't go fishing with that leg of yours.
Flip, start the engine.
You go and rest. We'll go out.
Andy, start up the engine.
You must be plastered, Governor. You can't go to see the state you're in.
If there's anyone who doesn't want to go out to sea with me, he can get off this boat now. I don't need anybody.
Andy, let's get moving. We're going out.
Flip, start the engine.
Sorry, Skipper, we don't carry passengers.
Passengers? Me a passenger on my own boat? Oh, no.
Throw him off.
You just try.
Now, come along, boss. We don't want to go against the skipper now, do we?
Thanks, Dad. Andy, up. Take the wheel.
Aye, aye, Skipper.
Well, what are you standing around for? Get me off this boat. Up.
And now I think of my life as vintage wine from fine old kegs, from the brim to the brim.
Let her go.
It poured sweet and clear. It was a was a very good year for city girls who lived up the stair with perfumed hair that came undone. It was a very good